YouTube, and welcome back to another episode on my channel. So as promised, I have a drum roll please. That was a bad drum roll. I have a hair review update for you. Yes, I do. If you're lost, that's okay. That's okay. Go ahead and click that link in the description box below, and I'll go ahead and send a link to the video in which I am referring to. So I was sent some hair from li&queen hair company to go ahead and try out for you guys, and just an update on that as well. This hair, they actually have branded it LIANLIAN, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And so they sent this to me to go ahead and try out, and you know, just to go ahead and review it for you guys and put it out there. So once again, a huge thank you to li&queen. Once again, just as a reminder to you guys, this hair is branded as LIANLIAN, and that's LIANLIAN hair on Amazon, just for you to check out. So this is a 3-week review, not one, not two, but a 3-week review. When I promised you guys I was going to test it to the fullest, I meant that. I tested this hair to the fullest, and we're going on 3 weeks to date. As in fact, as it hit 12 o'clock midnight, what time is it? Well, we're short by like 12 minutes. It's like 11:48. So we're short by like 12 minutes, but in 12 minutes, it'll exactly be 3 weeks in which I had actually got this hair installed. But if you want to go ahead and count the time I dyed it and all this other stuff, like bleached it, it's been 3 weeks. So just to update you guys, let's go ahead and jump into that. So when I did receive the hair, I went ahead and bleached it. I bleached the knots on the I bleached the knots on the frontal because, I mean, come on, you have to bleach the knots on the frontal, whatever. I went ahead and bleached it, and I bleached the hair as clearly as you can tell. So I wanted to see how it could uphold to that. It's just one thing to that theory. I actually over bleach the knots. I know. It happens to the best of us. Actually, what had happened was I had so much going on that week, right? So, and I had a hair appointment literally that same morning, and I had like, I don't even want to like think about the amount of things I had to do just for that morning to get ready for the performance. So I went ahead and bleached the knots, and I guess you can say, well, I over processed them. I over processed the knots. I stepped away and started trying to multitask, and I over bleached the freaking knots, like by just a few minutes. But it can only take a few minutes to make a huge difference in how your closure and frontal comes out. It's something that I know, but it's something that, like I said, even the best of us, we can make mistakes with that. This is not something that I was even aware of. Like when I washed it out and everything, it was like a bomb, right? Bomb.com. When I got it done, it was like flawless. So yeah, it's something that you can easily overlook and things like that, but just really keep mindful of the time and the, you know, processing time that you're doing it, just to make sure that you get the best results. And the reason why I bring this up is because that's going to lead to shedding. Like if you over bleach your frontals, if you over bleach your wefts, it's going to lead to shedding. Now the wefts, the bundles, I'm not actually having any problems with those actually, because I ombrate the hair, so the wefts were untouched. So I can say the bundles, when they say no shedding, I mean, like, it's there, okay? Like I can honestly say it's minimal. Now from the frontal, that's a different story, because I over bleached it, right? So I have been experiencing shedding from the frontal to the point where I actually had to go ahead and cut the frontal. I know, yeah. I had to cut the frontal and like move everything forward. So no, I can't wear everything back right now. It's not a big deal. I'm just basically wearing it how I would if I had a closure in, and it still looks great. So yeah, I experienced major shedding with the front of the frontal. Silly Megan. Bleaching is for professionals. I am a professional. I'm really not. I'm just a self-taught girl. But yeah, I just do my best. So yeah, and like I said, I was going to go ahead and test this hair to the fullest. I just really wanted to test it. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take every opportunity possible and I'm gonna test this hair because I believe in, you know, promoting only what I believe in. And this hair has really stood up to that. Now, I'm not saying that it's like 7A or 8A quality hair. But I am saying that, you know, if you're trying to save, your coins, you're trying to save your coins. This hair, I would go with it. I really would go with it. It has like definitely helped me out a lot. With the holidays coming around, I'm pretty sure you guys need to save a few bucks. So if you're, you know, you're just trying to have your hair look really great for you know, for the season or even for any other time, I would really recommend this company, because I have tested it out myself and you guys have seen me. This is like 3 weeks in and I'm giving this review. This is not something I'm doing the very next day and just giving my first impression. No, this is something that I have tried and everything. I have did everything from perform, washed, conditioned, even went through the whole over bleaching thing. Don't judge me. What's ironic about that is I do have a closure series coming up, and I have a actual video on how to properly bleach your knots. on how to properly bleach your knots. Like, of course, for that video, I did everything correctly because it was specifically meant for that purpose. So everything was timed and processed exactly the way you need it to be. And so just be looking for that video. I'll give times and everything like that, as best as I can, and describe to you what type of developers and everything that I used so that you guys can do it correctly. But this time I had too much going on, and I overprocessed it, and it led to shedding. So just know that no matter what brand of hair you buy, when it comes to closures and frontals, if you're bleaching the knots yourself, you really want to make sure that processing time is like on point, okay? Because that can make the difference of like shedding and not shedding, and that's a whole nother story, right? So really that's on me, baby. Okay. Anyway. Okay, so I did take a video of my hair when it was first done, and basically we were trying to catch a ride to the game, and one of the very I guess you want to say patrons of TSU, he was so kind enough to give us a ride to the game so we didn't have to move our cars. And we went ahead and caught a ride in the back of the pickup truck. I know, right? Maybe that's just a Southern girl in us. I don't know. Like, comment down below. And it kind of was not like nostalgic. It reminded me of like when I was younger. We did it like all the time. So it was like really fun. So it kind of reminded me of that. But it was the most glamorous truck ride you have ever seen. Okay. So you can see how the hair kind of like flowed and moved when I first got it done. Everybody got their uniform? Yeah. I hope so. Supposed to be in my bed. All right, so we're on our way to the game.
All right.
And I actually went out with this hair. So I performed one weekend. The next weekend I went out, and then the past weekend I just went out. So here is the picture. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the pic right now of when I went out for sushi. And just one thing you guys can know about me, okay? My favorite thing in the world is sushi, okay? So if somebody asks you, like, what is Megan's favorite food? Besides Alfredo pasta, okay? Pretty much anything you can create with Alfredo pasta would be sushi. Something to know about me. Fun fact. And then, of course, I went out the next weekend, and boy, did we turn up, okay? Like, we turned up, had fun. What? For lack of words, that's we turned up. Like, we had fun. Like, it was epic. That's the word. It was epic. It was really epic. So and here's a picture of that right here. And of course, you see me today, okay, in the intro to this video that I recorded earlier. I would definitely say go ahead and buy this hair. It's on Amazon. Like I said, I'll leave the description link below of the video I did before, will actually show like a screen record of the process, not the process, but where I actually got it on Amazon. But yeah, just go to LIAN, L-I-A-N, and or li&queen, L-I and symbol queen, and search for this hair, and you can definitely get it in different lengths, different but this is the body wave, so you can get it in the body wave in different lengths, okay? And the shorter the lengths, you know, may be cheaper. I got, you know, this little ensemble I have going on is $120. So we have a 16 and 18 and a 20 inch, and I also had a 16-inch bundle, but I didn't have to use it because the frontal covered so much of my head. Like, that's awesome. For $120, for me testing it out, it lasted for everything I needed it to. You know what I mean? Like, it's 3 weeks in and it's still lasting for everything I needed it to last for. And I'm pretty sure it'll last for you, because I have definitely put this hair through way more than what most people would do. But for my viewers out there, I definitely wanted to do that and just really see how it held up, you know. So so yeah, this is my 3-week review on this hair. So that's pretty much it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to go ahead and check out LIANLIAN Hair on Amazon. And you guys go ahead and just leave comments for me down below. If you go ahead and try it out, let me know what your experience was, you know. And I will catch you on the next video. As always, stay blessed.